Hey guys, what is up? Today I'm going to be doing a bullet journaling video. As you can see from the title, I've been bringing up bullet journaling for a while in my videos now. So for the past two, I've actually been talking about how much I love it and how I've been doing it for over a year. And I did want to share my 2019 bullet journal from last year. I'm going to be doing this video again in 2020 after I'm done with my current bullet journal. But I do want to do more bullet journaling videos because it's something that I love doing and I'm getting more familiar with it, I guess. This is obviously my first year of bullet journaling, so go easy on me. I'm only doing my second year now, and yeah, I'm no Amanda Rich Lee, but I hope you guys enjoy, and yeah, let's get on to the video. It's actually insane to me how much I love watching these kinds of videos, and I hope you guys don't mind me talking through and going ahead and explaining everything that's going on. As you can see, this is my January cover. This is my first ever monthly cover for bullet journaling, I guess, since this was my first year. And these are just my trackers. This is my habit tracker where you basically, I've talked about this before, you just track your habits, and then my sleep tracker as well, where I just kind of keep track of how many hours I've slept. And then I did a little quote page that says the best view comes after the hardest climb, which I think is pretty motivational and appropriate for the mountain theme. And then my mood tracker, which I actually never ended up finishing. Oops. Anyway, this is on to the February spread. So I did crystals for this month. I was super proud of how this turned out. I actually went back and did that, but I really love it. So this is when I was a little bit more experienced, if you will, with bullet journaling. And then I did a little calendar for the month just to kind of write down anything that I need to keep track of, and my quote page, as well as my little February playlist, which were the songs that I was enjoying in February. And the quote says, "Never let anyone dull your sparkle." And then for March, this is actually one of my favorite themes. It's an actual cactus, or cacti if you want to be more literal, spread, and I really love how it turned out. Like I said, if you guys do see some little envelope, letter, stickers, it's because I'm covering up things that are too personal to share, because not everything needs to be on the internet. But this is once again my monthly calendar, and I just kind of keep things the same, and I change it up according to the theme. So I did a mood tracker, and every single day I colored the little cacti to, I guess, correspond to my mood. And then there's my quote page, which I think was kind of funny and, I guess, sarcastic. And this is also my playlist for music that I was liking in March. And onto the April spread, I actually did a bee and honey theme, which I really like how that turned out too. Once again, we're like moving into the later months where I'm kind of getting the hang of bullet journaling. This was my first year, and I'm pretty proud of how they turned out. And once again, my monthly spread, and I also did a mood tracker and a gratitude log where I write down just things that I'm grateful for. I'm gonna be covering this up because obviously, there are personal things on there, but I think it's a great thing to write down things that you're grateful for at the end of the day. So I think that's a great habit to keep. And then kind words are like honey, sweet to the soul, and healthy to the body was my quote for that month. On to May, I also have the little quote going along with the cover page, which is what I started doing in the later months as well. So I do the cover page and then the quote page right on the side. And once again, I did like a fruity, like red fruits theme, I guess, and this is my monthly cover where I write down everything that's going on. I don't do weekly spreads because I don't think I can keep that up, but I do monthly spreads where I keep track of everything that I need to keep track of. This was actually one of my favorite mood trackers. I did like a little wheel and I colored in the days, so I think that turned out pretty cute. And once again, my habit tracker and everything that I do, I fill in at the end of the day to see how I'm, I guess, following what I set for myself as goals. Then for this side of the May spread, I did another quote page like I usually do, and I did something a little different. I did a Netflix tracker. I was watching Friends, and that's how far I got up to just in the month of May, after watching it like 3 times already. Also, I'm super upset that it's off of Netflix for the US. Yeah, we don't talk about that. I'm a major Friends fan. Anyway, so we're back to June once again, and I love this spread. I actually did the little minivan that you see. It's very like travel. It's a travel theme pretty much because I did go on vacation in June and July, so it's pink, yellow, and blue, like a very colorful and like pastel theme. Once again, the mood tracker is just little circles, and I did draw a little backpack at the corner. I really like how it turned out. It's a little bit tribal and like very travel-y, if that's even a word, travel-esque, but it says not all who wander are lost, which I think is very cute and appropriate for traveling. And this is also my packing checklist. I'll be probably blurring this as well because, like I said, some things are too personal to share, but it's just the things that I needed to pack as I was getting ready to go on vacation. And I did go to Portugal, and I was just filling in little Polaroids of places that I'd like to go in Portugal. Now onto my July theme. I wrote sweet as an ice cream cone as my little quote page. I didn't like this spread as much, especially the cover page, because I was on vacation, so I used some different pens than I normally do. But it's still cute, and it says summer is nothing without ice cream. And then I wrote some of my best memories from Portugal when I went on vacation, so that was sweet. And onto the August theme, which is something that I actually went back to later on because I didn't get to do it, but I love this theme so much. It says, we dream of colors borrowed from the sea, and it's just a seashell and like starfish theme. I really think it's beachy and appropriate for the summer, and I'm really, really proud of how it turned out. I didn't get to fill anything in because, I did go back to it after since it was a theme that I couldn't finish. But I think it's really cute, and it says, let the sea set you free. I really like the colors of this, and I also have a little playlist spread, as you can see, more songs that I was loving over the summer. And here is my September theme, which I was really, really proud of. It's a boba theme, and it's so colorful and cute. It was inspired by Amanda Rachel, like most of these themes, actually. And of course, I go onto Pinterest and I find some ideas. I'd like to consider myself a creative person, but I obviously can't come up with all this on my own. But yeah, this is my mood tracker. I fill in the little tapioca balls that are in boba, and then every single, day, I fill out how my day went based on like the patterns that you can see at the bottom right, and then my habit tracker as well. I was going back to school around this time, which is not fun, but I did write a little checklist that I needed to get done. I did do everything to kind of prepare for school and to look less like a rat, so that went well. And here's my October theme, which I love so much. I keep saying the same thing for these themes, but I'm legitimately very proud of this work that took me a bunch of time. I'm not gonna say it was easy, but it was obviously very worth it. Anyway, this is my monthly spread for October, and this is my habit tracker. I did add little leaves and like other little details to fill up the spots, and I think it's very cute. It's more of a cluttered theme, and it's just like fall all around. And I also wrote a little checklist of things that I wanted to do in the fall, kind of like a bucket list to get kind of in the fall spirit. I'll be doing a video kind of like that once it's fall, but I think it was really fun to do that. I also can't speak today, apologize. And this is my November bullet journal spread, and I think it's really cute too. I did like a lavender, so it's more pastel and more relaxed than the other one previously. And the mood tracker, I actually just drew the lavender up to the mood that it was. So the higher the lavender goes, the better my mood was for that day. And then my habit tracker, I just drew the little lavender in the jars of the moods that I filled out. And I did do the monthly spread, and I kind of switched them up a little, so it's right here, but I just kind of filled in everything that was going on. And I wrote, inhale calmness, exhale stress, which is a quote by Amanda Rachel too on one of her bullet journals. So I did get that from her, and then a cute little playlist on an actual phone I thought was very cute. This is just basically to keep track of the songs that I was liking for these months. This is my December playlist that went by pretty fast, but I think it's just a holiday Christmas theme overall. I did do like a peppermint thing around the monthly calendar, and for the cover I did do like some ornaments and stockings and things like that. I really like how this theme was. There was a bunch of diversity. I drew a bunch of different things like all around the themes, but I did the mood tracker where I filled in the lights, and the habit tracker I tried to make little boxes look like presents. Also, I'm sorry if I'm speaking fast, but I'm just trying to make sure everything lines up with the picture. I did do a holiday bucket list, which I completed almost everything of. And then I did a Christmas countdown, which was cute. I just filled in everything at the end of the day until there was 0 days till Christmas. And I wrote a line a day, which is basically where I just write a line about how my day went, which is cute to look back on, as well as a brain dump of things that I just needed to write down. I was like kind of planning a party with friends, and it was a bit hectic, so it was good to keep track of everything. And then I wrote like a small Christmas wish list. just to kind of, I guess, look back on it, which is why I do the whole bullet journal. It'll be fun to look back on in a couple of years. And then I also did a movie list of movies that I wanted to watch, as well as a playlist that I was listening to in December. We are now done with all the months, and this is all the months together in a little spread. I drew them all. I think it was super cute, and this is just the roundup of all the months and how everything went throughout the year of 2019, which is so crazy to say that we're now in 2020. Like I've said before, I just did a best memories of 2019 spread just so I can look back on it and just see the fun things that I did all throughout the year, which is super great in my opinion. Sorry for the envelope once again, but yeah, I had to cover some things up. And then for the last spread, I just did a spread. As you can see, there's nothing else left, and it just says see you next year, which is kind of an ode to 2019 and a big welcome to 2020. So basically this was just the roundup of my year and all the spreads and themes and ideas that I did for my bullet journal. I do hope you guys enjoy and get some inspiration from it. Let me know if you guys want me to do more bullet journaling videos. I'd be more than happy to do that. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Turn on the post notification bell so you'll be here when I post. And once again, I hope you enjoyed. You're beautiful, you're amazing, you are loved, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys!